It's time we had a little talky talk about something. The gift of Arthas. And as you will learn, this potion is indeed a gift. So the potion itself can be used starting at level 38 and upwards. It's made by alchemists using a blindweed and an Arthas tear, both rather cheap herbs. The potion lasts for 30 minutes. Once you consume the potion, which has a somewhat cool animation, any mob that strikes you has a 30% chance to be inflicted with a disease, increasing their physical damage taken by 8 for 3 minutes. You also gain 10 shadow resistance, but who cares? That the 8 more damage is useful is pretty obvious, but just how good is it really? You might not realize how strong that potion is at first glance. Time for math. Now, I've already done the math for you, since I know you hate that stuff. It's scary, and makes you feel stupid. Anyway, as this is a static increase, the faster you attack, the better it will be. A rogue with 2 1.5 speed weapons will do 1 attack every 0.75 seconds, so that's 1.33 attacks per second, which translates to about 10.6 more DPS. As 14 attack power gives you 1 DPS, that means this potion is almost equal to 150 attack power for a rogue or a warrior with 2 1.5 speed weapons. But the rogue also uses Sinister Strike, Backstab or Hemorrhage. That 10.6 DPS is just increased auto attack DPS. Let's assume that the rogue, on average, does a yellow hit every 2 seconds. That's another 4 DPS. So a total of 14.6 DPS increase, or roughly 204 attack power. If you don't think this is insane, then you're insane. We could of course take other things into consideration. Let's assume the rogues keep slice and dice up, and let's assume there is a beautiful, wonderful, amazing shaman in the group providing Wind Fury. The slice and dice is 20% higher attack speed, and Wind Fury gives you a 20% chance to do an extra attack. So I'm going to treat that as a 20% increase to attack speed. So that's 14.6 times 1.2 for slice dice and times 1.2 for Wind Fury equals 21. That's 21 more DPS or 295 attack power from the tank just popping a potion worth 30 silver. Technically, this isn't even the optimal situation, as there are both faster weapons and a Fearer warrior could get a 30% attack speed from Flurry. Actually, let's consider the optimal, somewhat realistic situation. A Fearer warrior has grabbed 2 hypnotic daggers from farming Scarlet Monastery Library. No casters were saddened by this, as they already had it or didn't want it. The warrior has Flurry up as well. There's an amazing shaman in group. Everyone loves shamans, right? I mean, how could people not? I'm sure everyone must love me at least. I mean, I heal everyone, I give them totem, how could they not? So, with those daggers, that gives 1.42 attacks per second, and 0.5 yellow hits per second, that's 1.92 attacks per second, 1.2 for Wind Fury, and 1.3 for Flurry. So that's equal to 24 DPS or 335 attack power. Excuse me. I feel like I'm getting a bit carried away. That's enough math for today. No, I'm not a nerd. Lol, what are you even talking about? So anyway, this potion is really good. It might as well have said, increases everyone attack power by up to 335. That is of course in an optimal situation, but it should be more clear now just how good that is. For about 60 silver per hour, meaning 2 potions, you can increase the DPS of every damage dealer doing physical damage by maybe 10 on average, or 140 attack power. If you're going to grind dungeons, make sure the tank has one of these potions. It is just a really good increase to overall damage done, and taking into account how cheap and easy it is to obtain, There is simply no reason for not using it. I hope you learned something new. Please write a comment about how much you love Wind Fury and Shamans overall. Like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you love Wind Fury. I have arranged so that you can subscribe even if you do not for any reason enjoy Wind Fury. Just please click that button. Ciao.